Hey guys, Joe here from Xbox Games, and check it out. We got, of course, the Elite 2.0 Shockwave RD15. Now, this just came out from Nerf. I mean, it's probably been out about a week or two. We were finally able to pick these up on our, our local Walmart store. They were, I don't know if they want to be sold out, but I know they went really quick. I saw them. I went back to get one, and they were gone. So we had to wait about a week extra to pick this particular blaster up, and I think it's kind of cool. And I just kind of want to go over it just in case some of you guys out there are kind of interested in this particular blaster and you want to see if it's something that is worth, your kind of money. But first, you guys, definitely subscribe if you guys haven't already. Take that 2 seconds, right? Go check out all the giveaways we do on our main page so you guys can get in on those. So let's hop right in here. So, of course, Nerf Elite 2.0, right? They have a few blasters that are kind of this Elite 2.0 series. Sometimes a little bit of remakes, a little bit of revamping that are supposed to be just a new kind of cool, futuristic, upgraded version of the previous version, or just a cooler version of the blaster. And I mean, I kind of like this one. Now, we did get, of course, the Warden as well. We do have the original version of this, but hey, we're going to try this version as well to see how it compares against the stock version of this, because we always love blasters that shoot too, right? You can't go wrong with that. But this particular blaster, again, the RD15 Shockwave. So the thing about this, guys, is first off, the drum right here, right? So the drum is non-removable. It does come in the package, which we'll see here, the front of the package. It does come all by itself, kind of standalone. So it makes you believe that you can have multiple of these, right? 3 or 4 of them, in your pocket or pouch, kind of like a clip, and just knock it out, or have a clip or something to come on out, and then throw a new one in there. But this, once you put it in, it does not come back out. So kind of keep that in mind, because, there's one of the things that bugged me. And I was hoping that they were going to, have some switch or a lever or something that you could, push on here so that you can just dump it out, throw in another one, because so many blasters nowadays have these kind of removable clips, or these magazines or drum fit, whatever you want to call this thing. And it just makes it so much more fun. That way you don't have to just have one all the time on yourself. If we take a look at the back of the box here, the back of the box, nothing too fancy, right? Just kind of shows the Elite 2.0 series, shows you about some tactical rails, kind of gives this super futuristic look to it, which I think is cool. I do like the color. I like that kind of like that metallic-y kind of turquoise blue there with kind of this orange. I think it fits, right? It does very well. I do like the coloring on it. Now again, since we did go over the drum, yes, it does come, which I think is awesome, with 30 rounds, which is awesome. So many blasters out there nowadays only give you just enough to fill the loader once, whether it's the rival rounds, whether it's Nerf. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm going to lose some. So having 30 of these is awesome. They do come in the 2 different colors. They come with the turquoise blue with the kind of the oranges backs, and then they have the orange tops, which seems like it's like a different orange comparison to the backs with the turquoise back. So I think that's kind of cool. They kind of give you a little mix and match, there of whatever it is that you guys like to shoot. If you want to shoot the blues or the or kind of it almost looks like a salmon pink. It doesn't really match this color orange. The tip does, but the other ones don't. So 30 rounds. I praise you for that. That is awesome. Just giving you guys a few extras. Now, if we look at the blaster itself, it actually doesn't look that bad, right? Again, that turquoise looks really, really nice. It's kind of like this metallic-y, and they have some very nice features in there, right? Kind of this, this kind of air hole filter, they etched Elite 2.0 on the side there. A lot of little attention to detail on this blaster on the sides, giving it just kind of a really cool, detailed look. Some of these blasters in the past really weren't this detailed with all this little notching and etching and everything, but I think that is awesome. The grip, the grip for my bigger hands, you guys can see, it fits great. I think that it fits great for either right or left-handed. It feels really good. The front grip is, I love these. I love these front grips. Ever since I got the Dart Zone Pro right here, you guys can check it out. Ever since I got that, I'm just been in love with these angled front grips. Sure, you can get the ones that are kind of angled down. It's kind of not my thing. You guys can check out the video we did here on one of those. I do love the angled. It just gives you a really good feel when you're shooting your blaster. Just a really good feel, really good, just overall, just solid. It makes the blaster feel really solid. Now, when it comes to kind of the rails on here, we do have 3 rails. We do have one in the back here, which is about 2.5 inches long. Then we got another one here, which is about 3 to 4 inches long in the front. But you also have one on the bottom, which is about another 2.5. So I'm not sure what you'd put on the bottom there, whether it was a bipod or something like that. But you do have ample enough room on this blaster to, to put all your kind of favorite accessories. Of course, on the back, which is awesome, they do include kind of the mount for, typically a stock. So I have my classic one here, and it makes it feel really good. It sits really good back here, and it just, I don't know, when you have a stock like this, it just turns the blaster into so much more different than just a blaster you would hold with your hands. So I think that is cool. Again, it's hard for me to, figure out what stock I want to put on here, but I do love these stock ones. Now, as far as shooting, you guys can check it out here. It's not too bad. I did have a few weird firing issues. I shot about 100 shots through here so far, maybe 150. And it's kind of weird. I don't know if it's the air restrictor or kind of how the magazine is, or the drum here is built, but I think there is a few things that can be done to this to kind of make this better. Definitely trimming out some of those dart posts, probably removing the air restrictor in there, and will give this thing a little more consistency. And you guys will see that here. I'm going to throw up the FPS. So this shot around about 65 FPS when it shot. It was like sometimes it would shoot, other times it wouldn't. Sometimes it would shoot like 15 FPS. It was really weird, but overall, you should get about 65 FPS out of this particular blaster. I would expect right around there. When usually on the box when it says you're doing about 90, a 90 feet range, you're right about 60 to 65 FPS. So I don't know. It's not too bad of a blaster. I think modifying a little bit to upping that performance. When it comes to the FPS, tweaking everything here a little bit, I think this thing is much more capable down the road. Would I pick it up? I would. I think it's, again, with all the cool features and all the new upgrades and the look, I think it's awesome. I just think that tweaking it a little bit and giving it a little more consistency is probably what this particular blaster is lasting. So let me know what you guys think of this in the comments. I'm always curious to see if you guys have purchased this and you guys are kind of on my same wavelength when it comes to kind of my review on this. But I know this is something you guys will see at your local stores and probably pick up if you guys haven't already. Anyways, guys, definitely subscribe if you guys haven't already. You guys already know how to do that. Thanks again, Fox fans.